looking extremely relaxed.
Yeah, just chilling in the hammock.
It's a different environment to where you could have been if things had transpired, being in India and IPL and so forth, mate.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's not very often I'm at home during April, so it's yeah, the way that things have worked out, it's turned itself into being a bit of a different experience for me.
And tell me, how's your day-to-day routine change, mate? How does it look in April at the moment with everything that's gone down?
Day-to-day routines changed a lot. There isn't much we can do. So, yeah, I try and get some sort of training done every day, whether it be a bike session, on a spin bike, some weights, a run. So then I just pretty much factor in some other stuff around that, whether it be do little jobs around the house or play a bit of Call of Duty. So
Yeah. And I guess for those who may or may not know, you were due to tie, but not, was it when it would have been last weekend, was it?
yeah, April 3rd was our original date.
Yeah.
And then once it came pretty obvious that we weren't even going to make it that far, we tried to rearrange it to the 23rd of March.
Yeah.
Only to have Scott Morrison change the regulations the night before our wedding, so therefore the day of our wedding we had to cancel it.
I couldn't imagine how stressed out you would be because, I mean, to wake up for changing of your wedding date, bringing it forward, having it all rearranged, and then, 12 hours, 24 hours before the day was going to happen, to have Scott Morrison basically can all licensed premises, and morning of your wedding, mate, you've handled it quite well.
Yeah, it was stressful as well, and it's in time unlike any other, and we understood that. We took precautions with keeping in contact with our team doctor at the WACA every step of the way, making sure that we were doing everything we can to minimise risk to ourselves and our guests and our vendors. So we never sort of went into it lightly, just trying to get it done. We sort of took those steps along the way. It was pretty stressful, and then the day of, when they pretty much said that we couldn't go ahead and the venue was still trying to find ways to make it happen, we said this isn't quite. Bon and I both sort of decided this isn't quite the lead into the wedding that we want. So maybe it's best to pull the pin now and try and rearrange it for some time.
I guess the good thing is you got the couple of lads from over east in the UK and whatnot who can now join in part of the festivities, hopefully, rather than them missing out. So could be a blessing in disguise. So tell me, what's kind of keeping you sane throughout this period?
I don't know. I guess it's just the time at home. I guess it's a luxury which I don't really have much of. I tend to sort of travel around a bit and play all the different comps, and now I guess I've sort of been home for an extended period of time in the middle of a cricket season, and then now post season. So it's good getting a chance to do some things that have probably lapsed around the house, or tidying a few wardrobes and cupboards up and stuff like that. So yeah, it's probably keeping me sane, and then just keeping in contact with a few of my mates and stuff like that. It's probably what's doing the best thing for me.
About the handyman side of things, has that always been a little skill of yours, or you become a freshly graduated Bunnings expert and having a crack around the house?
No, I've always had a knack of finding how to do things and how they work. I used to love spending time fixing my bike when I was a kid, like repairing punctures or playing around with putting new brakes on, stuff like that. And then from there, it's sort of just developed that I just like to figure out how things work. And I did work as a timber floorer for a period of time. So, just
some idea.
Being around the tools and stuff sort of picked it up. But luckily, there's not too much that needs fixing around here. It's just what I can do, really, just to improve things.
And lastly, mate, if you could think of a movie title that could sum up your experience so far at the moment, what would one be? We had someone, Jack Crisp from Collingwood, use Frozen because he's got a couple of daughters and he's had that on repeat. So I guess for yourself, if you could sum up a movie title that sums up your experience, what would that be?
Oh, that's a good one. I don't know. It's what's that one that is it Click? Is it the Adam Sandler one where he
Oh,
has
yes,
the
yes.
yeah,
He
the
fast
remote
forwards life,
control?
yes.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure mine's just been hit on pause at the moment. So we're in a big long time of just pause. I reckon that probably sums up everything that I'm going through right now. So
Anyway, mate, good to see you. Say hi to Bonnie for me, and no doubt we'll touch base soon.
thanks, Jared. Take care. Stay safe, mate.
You too, mate. See ya.